Now the tale of the local family versus the feds with a well-known goose caught in the middle. We introduced you to Peeps the goose last summer. The bird and his adoptive family turned heads on Prior Lake as he flew alongside their jet ski. But right now the family doesn't know if they'll ever see Peeps again. Last week he didn't return from one of his usual flights, and we've learned Peeps tried to get into a truck and federal wildlife officials got involved. Ben Henry explains what's being done to get him back and the obstacles in their way.
This may look like Peeps the goose, but it's not.
Up, up, up. Come on, little girl. Come on.
This is Puddles. The Hendricksons call her Peeps' mate. For the last week now, these daily flights have been solo.
They need each other. You know, like she's lost right now. She's up here looking in the windows, honking. Just, you know, every time a goose goes by, she thinks, could that be him? And for 2.5 days, we thought, oh, could that be Peeps the goose?
Peeps the goose came waddling up to the Hendrickson family last year at their Prior Lake property. In the heart of the pandemic, they took Peeps in as a way to help their son through the long, lonely days at home. After catching the attention of boaters on Prior Lake,
go say hi.
We introduced you to this unique family over the summer. Then, Puddles came along after a woman rescued her and asked the Hendricksons to take her in after watching our story. Fast forward to last week. Peeps didn't return from one of their flights.
It's just not like Peeps. He doesn't leave Puddles. He doesn't leave her side.
Not long after that, the family got a call. Peeps had tried to get into someone's car in the next town over. Now, he's with a licensed rehabilitator getting evaluated to see if he would be safe in the wild.
They aren't allowed to tell us where he is or anything. You know, we didn't get to go say goodbye or anything like that. And it's hard, you know what I mean?
Hey Tina, it's Ben Henry.
Hey Ben, how are you doing?
Tina Shaw is a public affairs specialist with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Shaw says under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, the Hendricksons have been breaking federal law.
It is for the safety of the wildlife as well as for people that we try and keep wildlife wild, because as they move through maturity, they can get quite violent unintentionally, because they're used to communicating with geese, not people.
Without sharing specifics, Shaw tells us Peeps is safe and didn't want to speculate on whether the Hendricksons will get him back. But she did say there are ways to have these feathered friends part of the family.
I can tell you that there is a legal means for folks who really want to get involved in wildlife rehabilitation or education. They can move through state and federal processes to become licensed rehabilitators.
The Hendricksons haven't ruled that out for more than just Puddles. Landon Hendrickson is also without his pandemic pal.
I'm just thinking about the fact that I may never be able to say goodbye to my goose. And it makes me really sad.
Since Peeps has been gone, an online petition has gathered more than 2,000 signatures. It's asking wildlife officials for a pardon or exception to bring Peeps back home.
Come walking right.
For now, Peeps' adoptive family will be waiting or watching to see if he makes it home. The Hendricksons have been in contact with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service since December after wildlife officials received complaints. They've been able to try and come up with some legal ways for the family to stay together.
Ben, what would that take?
We mentioned in the story becoming a licensed rehabilitator. Another big thing is where the birds spend the night. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service rep told the family in order to keep them on their property, they'd have to have the geese in a 3-sided shed. But the Hendricksons are worried about coyotes.
A legit concern. Thanks, Ben.